Welcome to Guys Got Pipes. I'm that guy. I've got some pipes. And I want to say thank you to all of my supporters over the past week as I recovered from oral surgery. Had a couple of teeth removed that were cracked. These teeth were cracked and had to come out. And I'm in the process of getting dental implants. And it's not, well, was the process painful? It was probably the worst procedure I had done in a long time, if not ever before. And the reason being was my teeth, one of my molars was infected. And because it was infected, the lidocaine, the numbing agent, the lidocaine, did not work when it encountered the infection, the abscess under the gum. And I guess my only commentary is the insurance industry has totally fouled up the dental process as well as the medical, as we've heard for so long. But I think what people don't realize is the dental system is worse, in my opinion. Having to wait 3 weeks to get a tooth that I knew was infected, that my surgeons knew, that the dental community knew was infected. Having to wait 3 weeks to get the tooth removed is just absurd. And anyway, because we waited so long, or because I had to wait so long to get the tooth extracted, it made for a more difficult procedure. But I got through it. I'm back making pipe videos. Pardon me. I cannot clench the pipe as well because I lost the tooth that I used to clench, which is over here. So I'm getting by though. But a lot of you wrote emails and made comments in the comment string, and I want to thank the YTPC for that type of support as I recovered from the oral surgery. The difficult thing these days is just being able to chew anything. A couple of the extraction points are still healing. Some sutures have come out, others still remain, but it's interesting, I can't eat the things I want to. So yes, I could lose a few pounds, and I believe I'm going to, because I simply can't eat the foods that I want to these days. More of a soft diet, and also a nice liquid diet. What I want to talk to you also about tonight, the topic is basket pipes, and I'm smoking a basket pipe. And this pipe is a Lorenzo Spitfire. We'll take a look at it more closely in a little bit. But it was about February of 18 when I rediscovered pipe smoking. Picked up one of my dad's old pipes and just thought, I'll go out and buy some tobacco and light this sucker up and see what happens. Well, I found that it was okay. I went and got some Borkum Riff because that's all they really had at the first pipe shop I went to. But I ended up going to a pipe shop, Ye Old Pipe Shop in Phoenix, and met some great people in the store who smoked on Saturdays and Thursdays. And when I was there on a Saturday, I was invited to smoke around the round table with some of the guys, and smoked this basket pipe for the first time there at the shop. And I felt a great sense of community and brotherhood, and there was lots of sharing and sharing tobaccos, and some of the wiser, more experienced pipe smokers around the table will share their insights on pipe smoking and different techniques and different tobaccos and what to try and what have you. And I'll never forget what really took me that day was how everyone laid their pipe tobacco, such as this, on the table, and said, "Here, try some of this." Thought that was really cool. But I was in need of a pipe, and I remember walking over and not knowing a thing about pipes at the time. And I said I didn't want to spend much more than, let's say, $50 on a pipe. And so in one of the baskets was this Lorenzo Spitfire. And I want to take a closer look at this right now. The red shade of this briar and this finish is really what hooked me to purchasing this pipe in February of 2018. There you see it says Filtro on the side there, Filtro, Filtro. And on this side, a kind of a cool Lorenzo Spitfire. I just love the name, Lorenzo Spitfire. Pre-carbonized bowl, didn't have to break it in. It also takes a filter, I believe a 6mm. I use a 6mm charcoal filter in this, and you can see it comes with the adapter. I usually smoke it with the adapter, not the filter. But again, I just love the way this pipe looked. I love that finish. And yeah, I realize it's a basket pipe, it's a bargain pipe. This line of pipe dates back to 1900. This company, under a different name, I believe it was back in 1900, the Lana brothers, or Fratelli Lana, started a pipe company. And then Lorenzo Tagliabue became, I guess, head of the company somewhere around 1950, just before there. And in 1969, I believe it was, he came out with the Spitfire series. And today, Lorenzo pipes, at least this Filtro line, their briar comes from Albania. So this is Albanian briar, which I find kind of interesting. So there's a closer look at the Lorenzo Spitfire. I think a basket pipe is a great way to start if you're a new pipe smoker, just learning the hobby, just trying it out for the first time. Of course, corncob pipes are great, but some of us want that feel of briar in our hands and want to feel that smooth bowl, or maybe even a rusticated bowl. And a basket pipe like this, a lower grade briar, is a terrific way to start pipe smoking. In the pipe tonight, I'm smoking Balkan Supreme. Let's take a look at Balkan Supreme more closely, shall we? And this is blended by Peter Stokkebye. It's a Peter Stokkebye tobacco. And it features Black Cavendish, Latakia, Oriental Turkish, and Virginias. And according to tobaccoreviews.com, it has no flavoring. It's a ribbon cut, and it's packaged in bulk form. Strength is medium, and no flavor detected. The taste is medium to full, and the room note is tolerable. But Balkan Supreme's a nice blend, and I recommend it definitely to try in a small sample, just to check it out. I mean, it is an English blend, so it's going to have a little bit more, pack more of a wallop than some of your aromatics. Definitely has more flavor. I get some of that leathery taste, leathery notes. Leathery, smoky, and a bit of a peppery finish. Enjoyable. But basket pipes, a fantastic little opportunity to venture into the hobby of pipe smoking. They're affordable, and I can't say enough good things about this Lorenzo Spitfire. I think that first basket pipe you buy, you get an emotional attachment to it. And because it's my first pipe and the rebirth of my pipe smoking hobby, I always kind of display it right here on my rack. Which, by the way, I got this rack on Amazon, and I had to assemble it, and I forget what company it was, but if you just search pipe racks and you see one that's kind of a double-decker with, I believe it's 12 slots, you can get it for a pretty decent price. The one thing I do recommend when you assemble it is that you add a touch of maybe Elmer's glue or something of that ilk on the joints, because it didn't say to glue it, but I did anyway, and it's much more solid with a few drops of glue. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this Balkan Supreme along with my glass of Bullet Bourbon. And until next time, I wish you peace, love, and of course, pleasant smokes.